The following program is presented by Pro Sound and Video.
Good morning and welcome to Broward Teen News.
We're here at Cooper City High School to take a look into our community.
Stay tuned to see how one girl who uses music as an outlet to overcome obstacles.
And a tasty addition to Cooper.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Ryan.
And Broward Teen News starts
now.
I've been so stressed out lately. I really need a place just to relax.
Me too. And Nicole got to explore the new spot on campus that has grown into a favorite spot for students to unwind.
In the midst of the school year, it is often difficult to find a quiet place to blow off some steam. Interact Club has dedicated their time to create a Zen garden on campus to give students and faculty some peace and quiet.
We came up with the idea for the garden project last year to promote peace around school, and we needed a community project. And I think that people find this as like a peaceful place to come and sit down and just reflect. And it's just a very happy, quiet place.
This garden is not only a place for students to relax, but it also serves as a memorial to remember Miss Hoban and her accomplishments.
What we decided after we found that out and everything, we wanted to do something for her here in the garden. And what we actually are going to do is we're going to name it the Hoban Garden. And we have the unicorn there for her, and we're going to have like a little vine painting, and it's going to say the Hoban Garden up there on the wall. And we wanted to dedicate a portion of the garden to MSD and everything there. So we decided we'd paint some doves and then do the ribbons and everything, and there's 17 ribbons. And then it's also a place like some students have started putting stuff around the tree and like little unicorns and everything like that.
Though this garden is still being developed, students are constantly putting it to use.
We've seen a lot of kids in here like during lunch, and every time like I come by, there's usually a couple kids in here. Just walking up now, like there was some people over by the butterfly using it to take pictures and everything like that, and kind of become the butterfly. And I think the more we get done with it and everything like that, like the more people use it.
In honor of Miss Hoban, this club is planting the roots to ensure a peaceful year for all of our students. For CTV News, I'm Nicole Nelson.
It's great to see all the amazing things clubs can do when they put their mind to something.
And Interact isn't the only club that's changing campus for the better. Let's see how all of our different clubs came together for a special cause.
Relaxed, serene, untroubled. With these words in mind, students and staff participated in Cooper City High School's very first yoga event. With laughter, unity, and a little bit of guidance, this after-school occasion did not go unnoticed.
So yoga is just a typical exercise that most adults do. It's not very common to see children and teenagers doing. So we decided to partner with NHS as well as Best Buddies to have them get their members to do it. That way it's not just one club, and we're unifying all the clubs in like our fight and our support. I chose yoga as a way to do it because it's something different. It's not your typical 5K, it's not your typical dance marathon, nothing that you would usually do. It's different. We did it in the middle of the courtyard instead of inside of a gym or inside of a classroom where it's seen. So it was just a unique way to get people involved, and kind of funny for people to do it too, because not everybody does yoga.
As the goal of yoga is to have complete control and balance over your body. For one individual, balance is taken with a more mental approach in the way that she lives her life.
Well, yoga to me is my livelihood, but besides that, yoga really helped me in my life to just accept myself and love myself a little bit more and live a little happier, or maybe a lot more happier.
While yoga is generally a calm and tranquil activity, this after-school event serves a more intense purpose.
When I was 12, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she fought about 2.5 years through a very aggressive cancer. We did all types of treatment and all types of different events to help raise awareness. And one of her ways that she actually was able to detect her cancer was through exercise. She had lost weight, and without that, she wouldn't have been able to find her cancer. So we would have never known, and probably wouldn't have had the 2 years that we did. And it's my way of showing her how she is still here, she's still here with us, and regardless of what she does, like, she's with us as we do our projects, and she knows that we did yoga, and she knows that we're doing the next few events that we have coming up.
Yoga is a way for people to let go and think about life, which can really go a long way. For CTV News, this has been Reese Abrahamoff.
Spiritual aspect to yoga, we are really all the same.
It's great to see students get out and get active.
Yeah, but being healthy also involves a mental aspect. Sophia got to see how one football team is working to improve themselves both on and off the field.
Our Cooper City Colts continue practicing throughout the season to perfect their game. However, every Monday night, the team takes a break from the field to work on something much larger.
I'll take the odd numbers and then you take the even numbers. Okay?
I've been tutoring the Cooper City Colts, which is a travel team for the middle school age at Pioneer Middle School, and we have been able to go there on Mondays afternoon and sit with all the players and, tutor them on the subjects that they struggle with in school. It's a great opportunity for the students not only to excel athletically, but also academically.
List the 5 levels of organization in order from smallest to largest.
The Colts are ready to prepare for each class assignment and football game that comes their way.
To let them know the importance of education first and football second.
This program benefits me because I get to learn more stuff than what I already know from this program, and I get help from my school. When I'm on the field, I know that I always have to work harder in the classroom to be able to play the game.
Their coach is striving to teach the football players that there is a balance in life.
In the football world, most football players are labeled dumb jockeys or free passes, but we want our students really to earn their way through education and not football.
It teaches us life lessons and it shows us that hard work can pay off.
So do you understand?
Yes.
By tutoring the players every Monday, NHS is ensuring the students' success both on and off the field. For CTV News, I'm Sophia Mendez.
Hard work, 1, 2, 3, hard work!
And while passion is developed during a young age, some strive to make their hobbies into a career.
Yeah, and Reese got to meet one Cooper City student who is making her dream of singing into a reality.
What about trust? What about us?
Making your mark in high school requires both patience and motivation. Despite only being a teenager, freshman Emily Kaufman has found a way to successfully fulfill her dreams through performing.
So I started singing when I was 2, but I started singing around the South Florida community when I was 6. One performance led to another, and then I started singing at Miami Marlins games and Miami Heat games.
From one show to the next, it can be difficult to keep up with the constant energy required in this career path. And for Emily, it's not just because of the singing and dancing.
I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. It has brought me many opportunities for working with diabetes organizations and raising money for a cure. There have been some hardships with having it, like sometimes my sugar will go low and I have to sit out of a rehearsal, or adrenaline will bring my sugar up very high. As long as I manage my blood sugar, I'm able to just live my life like anyone else.
Despite these hardships, Emily continues to push herself past these setbacks, with the community by her side, one performance at a time. For CTV News, I'm Reese Abrahamoff.
Coming up, we'll take a look at a new shop that will satisfy your sweet tooth.
But we'll be right back after these announcements.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, that just a headline can tell a story, and a video can evoke emotion. Journalism has the power to start movements, bring change, start something wonderful, but where would we be without our voice? A world where terms like fake news are thrown around so often, our industry has lost our respect.
Disgusting news.
In a world where social media runs rampant. What even is journalism? Journalism is our voice. Journalism is our power. Journalism gives us the ability to inform the people, the ability to ask questions, the ability to tell the truth, the ability to change the world.
Farms are usually known for their caretaking of animals.
But this unique farm enjoys spreading the love of animals to others.
Let's go to Francesca to see what her experience was like at Happy Farm.
A small farm down a long road holds some furry surprises.
Happy Farm, a local nonprofit organization, offers people a place to participate in a variety of activities, ranging from horse riding to a fun-filled petting zoo.
Most of the customers at Happy Farm are children. We have a large amount of ages, 8 to about 12. That's when they really start getting into lessons. Also, because we have volunteer opportunities, we get a lot of middle school and high school students that are volunteering to get their graduation hours.
In this day and age, electronics are a crucial part in children's lives. But with this farm's efforts, they're working towards breaking that barrier by letting kids learn a little more about the outdoors.
Well, being around fresh air and the animals, it's a nice environment for everyone, and the kids just are very happy.
While this nonprofit organization takes care of animals, it also allows children to take the reins on their own education.
Children interact with the animals. They also form a special bond. They also learn the requirements of, having a horse or having an animal. Also helps them to communicate to people and be able to take instructions from us on chores that we need to be done and some other things that, they need to learn how to do.
Oh, you're so polite. Very polite.
It really does get people out in the fresh air and away from the computers and the games. A lot of kids never take their eyes off of games, and when they're here, it's very different for them, but they adjust.
Despite Happy Farm's seclusion, they are showing the world that sometimes it's the simplest things that make a difference. For CTV Entertainment, I'm Francesca Duarte.
There are things to do in our community, whether you are young or old.
Yeah, Reese got to take a look at one gym whose sole purpose is a little less traditional than the average fitness center.
When you're working out, it's common for you to see teenagers and young adults. But one local gym focuses less on age and more on the final outcome.
My gym is a personal training studio. You come in for one-on-one, where we work through your goals.
And it is a great place that I'm one of the youngest people, but it works with all different ages. My mom comes here, my grandma comes here, and I come here for her lab class.
In hopes of training to increase possible future health concerns, this fitness center specializes in allowing those of older ages to keep healthy, strong, and leave with a smile on their face.
So many older adults, they're getting weaker, they're losing flexibility, and they're losing their lifestyle. So I want to make sure it's individualized and you're exercising properly, because if you can exercise with poor technique, why exercise? And stop!
While setting the basis for a positive physical result, Sherry's goal is not only to help train her clients through movement, but also through a mental process that for some can weigh more than just a weight.
When they're doing 10 reps, they have to give me 10 animal names. And then I'll change it up and I want 10 food names when we do, the next 10. This way we are working on improving their memory, their thought process, and once again, multitasking, very important for older adults. Nobody likes exercise, but if you make it fun and you challenge it up, every time they come in here, we're doing something different. So they're not coming into the same routine every single time, because that's boring. So I want them to leave when they came in feeling better about themselves, sweating a little, and eager to just continue their day.
For CTV News, this has been Reese Abrahamoff.
Whether working out outside or at a gym, there are plenty of ways to increase your mood.
Yeah, and sometimes finding happiness has to do with helping others. At one dance studio here in Cooper, students are promoting service through their passion.
A small dance studio in Cooper City has taken on a new name, company, and owner, starting completely on a clean slate.
Well, it's actually really exciting to have the opportunity to take on a studio that has been a fixture in the Cooper City community for 35 years. So it's an honor to have the opportunity to take it to 2.0 and to put my own spin on it. It's very exciting.
But with new change comes new responsibilities. One student has danced her way to becoming the new ambassador for a charity program the studio has.
I've been dancing here for a while now, and I've seen the collection box there, and I've always known about this charity, and I really just wanted to bring the joy of dance to people all over the world.
With all the help of fellow dancers, Donna and her friends all take part to help donate items and help to make Traveling Tutu's charity flourish.
So Traveling Tutus is an organization that collects costumes and donations from dancers, and they ship it to different countries all over the world, so that way people who can't afford dance attire or dance shoes are still able to dance.
This year, Donna Nesteroff has taken on the challenge of being ambassador, and with that comes a lot of hard work and responsibility, but she's willing to make it work. Although the studio may be small, the hearts there aren't, and their students are out to make a difference. For CTV News, I'm Kayla Kissel.
Hey, have you been to the new donut shop around the corner?
No, but Matthew got to take a look at how the small business is becoming a huge success.
A fresh new restaurant is becoming Cooper City's favorite sweet spot. Mini Donut World is taking the ordinary dessert and making it a miniature treat.
My husband and I, we really wanted to find something very new and exciting, something different. We have 4 kids. We wanted something fun, so we ended up buying a donut machine and just trying it out.
With an array of flavors, toppings, and drizzles, Mini Donut World sets itself apart from your typical breakfast experience.
I think it's just a cool concept, and it's a good treat. I like that they're small, that I get a lot of different, instead of having one big donut with one flavor, I get to have maybe 3 with 3 different flavors.
The shop's sense of family and community makes for the perfect recipe.
Come in here, it's super welcoming, it's family friendly, kid friendly, and the kids can choose whatever they want. We have kids tables in the back. You can create your own donuts, which I don't think anywhere else you can do that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
With all the support from the community, this business is sure to sprinkle success in no time. For CTV News, this has been Matthew Schwam.
Donuts aren't the only new sweet addition to Cooper.
Yeah, I got the opportunity to explore a new chocolate shop that is sure to satisfy your sweet tooth.
In a small town we all know as Cooper City, there is one store that is tucked away but has a lot to offer.
We make everything here but the truffles, and I'd say 90% of the people walk in and they say, oh no, I don't want to buy any truffles, I want to just try your chocolate. And that makes me feel really good. It makes me feel good that they come back and they like what they bought and they want the same, plus they want others to try out. So that's when you know that things are working and everyone's supporting you and they appreciate what you're doing and you appreciate them.
Tasteful Thoughts is a neighborhood chocolate shop that creates homemade chocolates and delicious treats.
We still have the basic chocolates that we started off with. We have chocolate-covered Oreos and pretzels and graham crackers, s'mores. Our Tasty Treasure is our #1 seller after the Oreo, graham crackers, and pretzels.
Thanks for the Oreos. On top of a successful business, Michelle's journey is sugar-coated with a dream come true.
And 3 years ago, I quit Channel 6, and then we opened up the store 4 months ago. So it's sort of like the dream come true. My hobby is now my career.
The owner took her sweet dreams and made them a tasteful reality.
I like the interaction with the customers, and people come in, they tell me their stories, they walk in as new people and they leave as friends.
Along with melting chocolate, Michelle is spreading her joy to all her customers.
Here, I walk out with a smile every day because people come in here because they want to come in here and they leave happy. And so that's the best part about owning the business.
With dreams as sweet as Michelle's, the chocolate here is destined to give you a tasteful thought. For CTV News, this has been Emily Aaron.
It's really great for students to be able to explore their creative sides in production.
You're right. And this week, a few members of our staff created a short film.
Without further ado, here is the difference between you and me.
some of our crew is preparing for our national competition.
Let's take a look at a movie trailer that was created in 6 hours. The prompt, Heading North.
Hope you enjoy.
You'll get your share when the job is done. Oh, and Gio.
Yeah.
Don't open the case.
Yo, where is he? Yo, we're looking for him. Yeah, we got him. We're on his tail.
Sir, there's 2 guys following me. Should I head north?
Yes. Do whatever it takes.
Thank you for tuning in to this Cooper City edition of Broward Teen News.
Be sure to visit the Beacon website for more episodes. Have a great day.
Broward Teen News was brought to you by ProSound and Video.